Sure, here's a 1500-word YouTube video script about the 2026 Hyundai IONIQ 6 facelift sedan, including price and engine details. The script is formatted as a continuous narration, starts with your channel intro, and stays within your specifications. Welcome back to Auto Show, your ultimate destination for everything on four wheels. From the latest car releases to deep dives into performance, design, and innovation, this is where your automotive curiosity meets crystal clear answers. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a gear shift in the car world. Now let's get into today's topic, the 2026 Hyundai IONIQ 6 facelift sedan. Hyundai has officially pulled the wraps off the facelifted version of their sleek all-electric sedan, and it's safe to say the IONIQ 6 is entering the next model year with refined looks, smarter tech, and some mechanical upgrades that continue to challenge the traditional boundaries of EVs. Whether you're a fan of futuristic styling, EV performance, or simply a lover of well-executed sedans, you'll want to stick around for this. At first glance, the 2026 IONIQ 6 doesn't depart dramatically from the original design introduced in 2023. That teardrop silhouette, inspired by classic streamliner cars, is still very much intact. However, Hyundai has tightened up the exterior design just enough to make the facelifted version feel more modern and aggressive. The front fascia now features a slimmer grille area with revised parametric pixel lighting, those pixelated LED elements that have become a signature design cue for the IONIQ lineup. These lights now extend further into the front bumper, giving the car a more high-tech presence. The headlights have been updated too. They're sharper, more angular, and incorporate adaptive LED matrix tech for improved nighttime visibility without blinding oncoming traffic. Along the side, the profile remains largely untouched, which is a good thing because that flowing aerodynamic shape gives the IONIQ 6 an impressively low drag coefficient, one of the lowest in the industry at just 0.21. The side mirrors are still offered as digital camera units in certain markets, although traditional mirrors remain available in others. Around the back, the changes are more noticeable. The taillight bar still stretches across the rear but now includes more segmented lighting elements and dynamic animations. The rear bumper is slightly more sculpted, lending the car a sportier posture. Overall, the facelift brings a more mature, confident look while staying true to the original design language that made the IONIQ 6 stand out in a crowd. Inside the cabin, Hyundai has taken a page out of the luxury EV playbook. The interior of the 2026 model is cleaner and more tech-forward. The dual 12.3-inch screens remain, but the infotainment system now runs on Hyundai's next-gen software, which offers quicker response times, more personalization options, and over-the-air update support. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are still wireless, and Hyundai has improved voice recognition to understand more natural commands. Materials inside the cabin have been upgraded as well. There's a new optional eco leather that feels more premium, along with recycled trim pieces that don't look or feel like afterthoughts. Ambient lighting is now more customizable with a broader range of color choices and several pre-programmed mood settings. The steering wheel is slightly reshaped for better grip and ergonomics, and the center console has been revised for more storage space. The big news, however, is under the skin. The 2026 Hyundai IONIQ 6 still rides on the EGMP platform, the same modular electric platform used by the IONIQ 5, Kia EV6, and Genesis GV60. But Hyundai has fine-tuned the powertrain and battery options for this facelift. Buyers will still have multiple configurations to choose from, starting with the base rear-wheel drive single-motor version that puts out 225 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. This variant uses a 77.4 kWh battery and offers an estimated range of around 361 miles on a single charge, depending on driving conditions and wheel size. Then there's the dual-motor all-wheel drive version, which cranks out a combined 320 horsepower and 446 pound-feet of torque. This one sprints from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 4.5 seconds, which is seriously quick for a midsize sedan. Range takes a slight dip to around 310 miles, again depending on options and driving style. For 2026, Hyundai has also introduced a new battery chemistry that allows faster charging without compromising long-term battery health. The 800-volt architecture remains one of the best in the business, allowing the IONIQ 6 to charge from 10 to 80% in just 18 minutes when using a compatible 350 kW DC fast charger. That's convenience on a whole different level, especially for those who hate long wait times during road trips. Hyundai hasn't forgotten about the driving dynamics either. The suspension has been retuned to improve ride comfort while still keeping the handling responsive. There's a new variable damping system in higher trims that adjusts based on road conditions and driving mode. It's not quite a sports sedan, but it holds its own in corners and feels composed and stable at highway speeds. On the safety front, the 2026 IONIQ 6 is loaded. The latest Hyundai Smart Sense suite includes adaptive cruise control with machine learning, blind spot view monitor, rear cross traffic avoidance assist, and the upgraded highway driving assist 2. This semi-autonomous driving system now works more seamlessly in stop-and-go traffic, and lane changes feel smoother and more confident. Another cool new feature is the vehicle-to-load V2L function. Like the IONIQ 5, the IONIQ 6 can now power your gadgets, tools, or even small appliances using the car's battery. This turns the vehicle into a mobile power station, super handy for camping, tailgating, or emergency situations. Now let's talk pricing. While official pricing will vary by market, Hyundai has given us a rough idea of the lineup. The base model is expected to start around $43,000 in the US before any federal or state incentives. The dual-motor AWD version should land in the $51,000 range, with fully loaded trims pushing up toward $58,000. Optional features like the panoramic sunroof, Bose premium audio system, and enhanced autonomous driving tech will of course add to the price. There's also word of a potential N-Line or full-on N performance variant down the road. While not confirmed yet, Hyundai has hinted at expanding the performance EV lineup beyond the IONIQ 5N. If that happens, expect horsepower well north of 400 and a stiffer suspension setup aimed squarely at enthusiasts. But even in its current form, the IONIQ 6 offers a compelling mix of performance, range, and daily usability. So who's this car really for? The 2026 Hyundai IONIQ 6 facelift is ideal for buyers who want something different from the typical EV SUV crowd. It's for those who appreciate design, efficiency, and cutting-edge tech, but don't want to compromise on comfort or style. It competes directly with cars like the Tesla Model 3, Polestar 2, and even the BMW i4, but it brings its own unique flavor to the segment, more elegant, more serene, and arguably more interesting from a design perspective. With the facelift, Hyundai has tightened the screws on an already solid product. They've added just enough visual flair, refined the driving experience, and pushed the tech envelope further, all without messing up the original formula. In a sea of electric crossovers, the IONIQ 6 stands out as one of the few EV sedans that actually feels like a thoughtful alternative, not an afterthought. That wraps up our full look at the 2026 Hyundai IONIQ 6 facelift. Let us know in the comments, do you think Hyundai has done enough to keep the IONIQ 6 competitive in the ever-evolving EV market? Would you pick this over a Tesla Model 3 or something else entirely? We'd love to hear your take. Thanks for watching Auto Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest automotive news and reviews. We've got plenty more coming your way, from first looks and comparisons to long-term reviews and EV deep dives. Until next time, drive safe and stay curious. Let me know if you want a shorter version, voiceover timing breakdowns, or visuals planned for each part.